All right. How you guys doing? What's on, you guys? I'm sorry about that. I was running late. You know I'll be on Color People Time, girl. Okay. But I am here now. And honey, when I tell you Melody, she has had enough with Carlos King. Okay. Can we just put it out there? Okay. I mean, we are tired of hiding around the bush. All right. So everybody is talking about this news. Hey, Roxanne, how are you? How you doing, baby? All right. So everybody is talking about this news. So let's talk about it. I have my girl Erica here. She's going to give us a little bit more of a breakdown, professional breakdown, because, I can get kind of ratchet a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that you guys are here. And I did a vote, and a lot of you guys really wanted to talk about this. So, I'm not going to stand in your way, and we're going to talk about it. I do have the link up, so hit that link because I need y'all to come up here and talk to me about this because a lot of you guys are big fans of the show. You guys have followed the show, and I'm just getting into it, okay? And they saying that Carlos King allegedly have been putting your girl through a lot of stuff behind the scenes. And that is one of the reasons why she decided to leave, Thank you, T. Thank you, Justin T, please. Thank you. I appreciate it, baby. All right. So let's bring Miss Erica up here so she can add more to the commentary for those that's maybe out the loop like I am. She's going to clear it up. Come on, Erica. What you got?
Melody Shari Rodgers. But love her or hate her, there's no denying that she has been the central force of Love and Marriage, Huntsville. The big question now is, can the show survive without her? With rumors swirling for weeks, fans have speculated that Melody has been dropping hints about her departure. And now, the news is official: Melody is leaving the show. But what does this mean for the future of Lamb? For weeks, whispers about Melody's potential exit have circulated, with many pointing to subtle clues on her social media. And if you've been paying attention, the writing has been on the wall. Recently, many fans flooded my inbox, asking if I had seen her latest Instagram Live. I hadn't watched the entire stream, but I did catch the moment where she subtly shaded Kimmy Scott. In the clip, Melody revealed that producers had encouraged her to push Kimmy on the ongoing DUI discussion, a storyline that producers wanted to highlight. However, when Kimmy later tried to engage in that conversation, Melody refused, making it clear she was done playing along with production's manipulations. If you're familiar with reality TV, you know how this game works. Production stirs the pot, nudging cast members to instigate drama. We've seen it happen time and time again. Lamb has been no different, with certain cast members suddenly stepping into the producer role when their own storylines are lacking. Just look at Stormy last season. She was suspiciously active, engaging in drama left and right. Fast forward to today, and Stormy has officially left the show as well. Though she never made a formal announcement, she strongly alluded to her exit, further proving that a major shakeup is happening behind the scenes. And let's talk about Carlos King's recent losses. Melody isn't the only one walking away. Aikisha from Bell Collective also made a dramatic exit, announcing her departure in true Leo fashion live on Carlos's YouTube channel. Instead of sending a private message, she publicly declared her departure, leaving Carlos visibly stunned. Not long after, Gucci followed suit, revealing that she too was leaving the show to focus on her family, despite having received a pickup letter from OWN. They made it crystal clear they weren't fired, they chose to leave. This begs the question, can Lamb survive without Melody? Will the remaining cast be able to sustain viewer interest? Let's be honest, Martell has long overstayed his welcome. No one is invested in his storyline anymore. With Melody gone, his time on the show may be nearing its end as well. As for the rest of the cast, Is there enough intrigue to keep the audience engaged? Melody's departure is monumental, not just because of her popularity, but because she has played an active role in shaping the show's narrative. Whether you liked it or not, she was producing strategically crafting storylines, organizing cast trips, and keeping the drama compelling. Now, without her, will the remaining cast be able to carry the weight? Adding another layer to this shakeup, rumors are swirling that Melody's exit isn't just about creative differences. It may involve legal action. Allegations have surfaced that a Lamb's reunion episode description accused Melody of grooming former cast member Destiny Payton for a threesome, a wildly defamatory claim. When this information hit social media, fans were outraged. This isn't just reality TV messiness, this is serious. Reports suggest that Melody may be pursuing legal action against Carlos King and OWN for defamation and workplace retaliation. If true, this could have major implications for the franchise and for Carlos King's reputation as a producer. And let's not forget, this isn't the first time Carlos King has been at the center of controversy. Time and time again, we've seen Black women who worked with him express grievances about how they were treated. Monique Samuels, who joined Love and Marriage DC, later claimed that Carlos did her worse than Bravo ever did. Aikisha and Soguchi have also voiced concerns about how things were handled behind the scenes. Now, Melody, the very woman who helped launch Lamb, is walking away, potentially taking legal action. Meanwhile, Melody is moving forward. Her latest Instagram post radiates confidence. She captioned a serene morning video with, "Slept like a baby. Millimeters, rise. Woke up to this beautiful view. God is so amazing." She also penned a heartfelt message to her mother, expressing gratitude for her unwavering support. To her children, she reassured them, "We gon' be aight." And to her fans, she declared, "The chains are broken. Melody is done with Lamb, and she's not looking back." So what's next for Love and Marriage? Huntsville? With Melody gone? Will the Espos step up to carry the show? Or will the franchise finally crumble under its own weight? And if Carlos King truly played a role in retaliating against Melody behind the scenes, how will OWN respond? This departure isn't just about Melody leaving. It's about the future of the Love and Marriage franchise as a whole. One thing is for sure. Reality TV just lost one of its biggest stars. And if Carlos King thought he could replace her, he may have another thing coming.
Ooh, did you hear that, Erica? You did an amazing job with that report. Give it up for Celebrity ScandaLust. How you doing? I would love for you to hit that link and join us because I know you know more about this information. And she gave us a super sticker. $5. Thank you. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. What are your thoughts about it? It's almost like, these are the ditties of reality TV show. You know what I'm saying? They try to blackball you, bully you, to do so many things and just use you and don't appreciate you for what you bring to the cast. So it's crazy. A lot of people in the comment section said, honey, after Melody leave, they're out too. Everybody knows Melody. You can't replace her. It's no other. It's just like you're trying to replace Nene Leakes. It's just not going to happen. You know what I mean? So why even try? You know? So I want to know, what are your thoughts about this? I know it's a lot of fans of you guys that are fans of the show. So I would love for you guys to hit that link again. Okay? Because I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. All right. Thank you, Lavetti. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right. Nope. I really hate that. I'm saddened. A lot of people are saddened by this. That's why we're talking about it now. Um, someone says, wow, at first I thought, oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Let me move this mouse. Yep. So, Celebrity Scandalous, are you going to call up in here and join us, girl? You know I need your help. Okay. A lot of people. So press 5 if you will not be watching anymore, for how they did Melody. And Melody, thank goodness for her for having dignity, and standing up for herself and saying enough is enough. She's not going to be played as a fool. You know, you cannot prostitute Melody to stay there and to be treated like how she was treated, you know? Oh, hey, Thompson. How you doing, baby? Are you gonna call in? You need to hit that link and talk to us about this. I was kind of nervous doing this topic because this is like one of my first time. I talked about this topic like a long, long time ago, but I haven't been keeping up. So I'm like, oh my goodness, I have to really do a little bit more research to find out what's really going on. Oh, hey, Ron. How are you? What's going on, Ron? All right. So, y'all still not hitting that link? All right. All right. So, I do have some other videos just around the way that's talking about this situation. I think I have Melody here as well. She has a clip, and I got this clip from
Honeybook completely changed how I do business.
What is this called? The Empress radio channel. She does have a clip of Melanie, and I also have another clip right here as well where Melanie is talking more about this case. If you guys want to hear that, let me see. Let me see if I can add it. Thank you, Thompson. Let me see if I can add it. All right, here it is. So, do you guys want to see this clip? Do you guys want me to press this clip? Press 1 if you guys want to see Melody talk about this case. If you guys want me to press it, let me know. All right. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm going to play it because you guys taking too long. Okay. All right. So let me go up here.
Honeybook completely changed how
These commercials just won't stop. Okay. These commercials just won't stop. Give me a second. The commercial's going through. All right.
There's a thing called workplace retaliation, and it's the legal terminology. And it's legal terminology. And when you're asked something and you do not move in the way that your superior wants you to move, and then they begin to retaliate because of that. I'm gonna ask y'all this question. Do y'all feel like I've been attacked this season more than any other? Do y'all?
Hold on. I think that's a question. She says that her boss, and when she talks about her boss, is she talking about Carlos King? Like, is she really talking about him? Press 4 if she's talking about him. And I guess possibly she can't really say his name for lawsuits and stuff like that. And she says that she's been picked on the most. And do you guys see that? For you guys that have watched this show, have she been getting picked on the most? Have they been doing her wrong? Using her like a workhorse, and she's not being compensated for the energy that she gives, and just disrespectful all the way around, you know? Celebrity scandalous, you are up here and I try to click on you, but it says the service was not connecting. It was connected at first. Okay. Hey, celebrity scandalous.
Oh, wait. Okay, my bad. Hold on. Okay. Am I here?
You here? Yeah, you're here.
Hey, girl.
Hey, how you doing, babes?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So you got to talk to us about it. And I just want to say thank you so much for coming on and breaking it down, because I know you know all about it.
Yeah, I actually did an interview with Melody a few years ago. And I really connected to her because I started watching it in the first season. To be honest, I haven't watched the last couple of seasons because it's so toxic. And yeah, it's very, very toxic. Not Melody, but just the energy behind, because it's a split. People are very split on the millimeters, her fans versus the people who are against her. In my personal opinion, y'all, so don't take my head off, because if you say anything in favor of Melody, some people seem to lose their mind. But my point, I just felt like the whole cast went against her. And I feel like, for her to have started this with Carlos King, she gave them an opportunity. Where's the loyalty? You know what I mean? It's like all of these women came against her, Letitia, with the whole Martell cheating and everything. And it's like, I think men just do that. Gigi, I've been watching you for years, and you know how men are. They low down, dirty, ain't no good mother duckers. So we all have, gone through stuff like that. But where was the sisterhood? But even let's take that off the table. This woman gave them an opportunity. She gave them a platform. It's no way that I would have turned on her like that. That's just how I feel. I feel like the whole cast pretty much bullied her with the whole Martell situation. And it's just sad because I feel like women should have more camaraderie than that, And
Yeah.
I used to review the show, but after it got so toxic, girl, I was like, no, because they attack you. It's a lot. So I could see her leaving. I hate that she's leaving. I wish the show would have went off the air before she left, because I feel like it gives them a sense that they won and they beat her down.
But do you feel like she won because she took her power back? Because do you honestly think that Carlos thought that she would quit?
Well, now that's the coup. I feel like I'm glad that she just said, I'm out, without giving them any warning and everything. And he found out the same way everybody else did. But I feel like it's her baby. And so by her being gone, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I hope the whole ship go down. I hope it just sink, because I just feel like somebody who started it, and for her to, I feel like she was pushed out. And I understand she's saying, she's taking her peace back, but they were talking about bringing Ariane, the side chick, remember? They was talking about people wanting her to get, be brought onto the, and it's like, if I were the producer of a show, ain't no goddamn what, excuse my French, I'm not cursing, it just,
Right.
No, you're not bringing a side chick up here. No, I'm not. So just the fact that Carlos, they were even entertaining that, to me is like wrong. So I hope I just hope that Melody is at peace. She's got so many great businesses, so many other opportunities, ahead of her, and she's doing so well. But I just feel like I just hope that they didn't beat her down and just kind of push her out. That's how I feel.
Well, I have a different viewpoint from that. I think that she got the best of them, because it seems like they were constantly trying to agitate her, to get a response so they can get better ratings. They didn't treat her like a human. They treated her almost like a dog that you have for attack to win battles. And she just decided, hey, I'm going to take my peace back. I think that's more important to her and mental health. While they're going to be scrambling, trying to figure out how are they going to get the ratings up. And for them to scoot so low, just let you know they're so desperate,
Well, do you think I hope the ratings go down. I ain't gonna lie. And I agree with you. I'm glad that she is stepping away, because your sanity is way more important than a show or whatever. But yeah, I'm disappointed. I'm just disappointed,
Right.
Yeah, it's like the Mariah, that same situation like that. Like, you bring these people together, you put them on a platform, and then these women turn against you. That's kind of like in the YouTube atmosphere. Like, that's why people don't like to help each other, because, you support people, and then the next thing you know, they turn on you,
Right. When you said a YouTube, I'm like, oh Lord, oh Jesus.
No,
Okay.
not you. No, you.
I know. But it's a lot of drama that's going on with these YouTubers right now.
Child, I stay away from that. Like, I'm not built for all that nonsense. I just stay away from it. Girl, you look beautiful. You look
Thank
gorgeous.
you. Thank you.
No, listen, Gigi. Don't nobody want to come up here next to you because you're looking too good, girl. You know, you make it be like, oh Lord, let me go get myself together. But yeah, the YouTube drama. Oh no, you got to have thick skin.
You do.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but I also wanted to talk about the comment about Mariah, because I believe that Mariah, that was her show, that Married to Medicine, and look how they did her, you know. And she was great on that show, but look how all the ladies did her. So when you talk about, oh my goodness, shouldn't girls come together and have empowerment? That is not realistic. It's not there. And we've seen this for many a years. It's just something that people say, but
Yeah.
I would not bet on that. Like your girls are going to come around and really protect you. It's almost like if you like seen as the queen bee, people are going to hate you. They're going to be jealous of you, and they're going to scheme to get you out, just like they did Mariah. Nene Leakes, she was the main character on the show, so
I
that's
guess
how they're doing it.
Me and my daughter always have that banter back and forth, and she says, don't nobody owe you nothing. But you just think about loyalty. It's like, I'm not gonna try to tear somebody down that gave me an opportunity.
Yeah, but that's you. But you see, a lot of people, they don't have the same beliefs.
You're
And
right.
just because you both are women doesn't mean that you guys hold the same morals, values, and standards.
You're absolutely right about that, because I have learned that the hard way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, I hope she's off and on to better things. I know she has some kind of a TikTok sale coming up, Melody Shari. So I'll be supporting her. I know she has some shows on Tubi, or a movie or something on Tubi, I believe. Are you familiar with that?
I'm not. This is my first time hearing it, but I'm glad you're telling us, because a
Yeah,
lot of people that want to follow her, they
she
can
has a
look.
production company. I actually had a meeting with her as well, talking about trying to do like a reality show about families going through divorce, because that's why I really had liked her, because personal stuff. So I had wanted to do a reality show and everything, but she has a production company, and I mean, she's gonna land on her feet. She's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's my 2 cents.
Well, I'm glad you shared your 2 cents. And I would like for more of you guys can come up
Yeah.
here and talk about it. How I got on this topic, I went to the post. You
Mm-hmm.
got, and it used to be community, but they changed it to post. I like the community. But anyway, I went to post and I said, what should we talk about? And
Uh-huh.
then some people were saying Melody. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. So that's how we ended up here.
Yeah, that's a hot topic, but there's another hotter topic, girl. But I don't know.
I'm ready. Tell it.
Come on now.
What's the hot? I mean, you can say it. I don't know what you're talking about, but you can say it.
The whole thing with Chelsea Alana publishing the book.
Oh, Tasha K.
Yeah, girl, that's like, I just saw today Tasha was like, I'm promoting the book because I'm gonna get my cut. And I'm like, I want to buy it, I want to read it, I want to know what's going on. But yeah.
Yeah.
Nasty.
So what were your thoughts about it? I did see it. It seemed like it started from Larry Reed, and
Yeah.
Tasha K, she was really getting on Larry Reed's behind. It started from a receipt. Tasha K came up with a text message stating, it was Larry Reed's text message, and it was stating like, Tasha K and her winos have been calling BET, because he had a show on BET, and they're saying that it's canceled. The BET don't want to mess with him because of Tasha K and the winos keep on telling him, hey, he's a pedo.
Right.
Something to that magnitude. Don't get me verbatim.
Right.
And Larry Reed, he spoke out about it, and he says, BET did not fire me because of that. She's a liar. So you saw back and forth with that. And then Larry Reed, he was on Conscious TV YouTube channel, and Conscious TV was asking him about sleeping with Tasha K, because I didn't know this. I guess Whack 100, and I haven't heard the audio, but they are saying Whack 100. have came out and said that he was actually sleeping with Tasha K. I just find that so hard to believe. Um, and Conscious was like, "So, have you and Tasha K, have y'all ever did anything?" And Larry Reed, he didn't give a clear answer. It was almost like he opened it up and try to make it seem like it's a possibility that we have done something. And then that's when Tasha K chimed in and she cleared the rumor. Hey, I've never messed with Larry Reed.
Right.
But in that same scenario with Conscious TV and Larry Reed says, ask Storm. As if Storm know more juice about this situation.
Yeah.
So that's why Storm got into it. Then Storm commented, and then I believe he said something that Tasha K and Chelsea was messing around. So then Tasha K had to speak on that and say those rumors. Then that's when Chelsea got involved. And then Chelsea said, I got a book coming out. Tasha K said, don't put that book out. You got to come through me. And then next thing you know, the book came out. And I guess she went through her because Tasha K says that it's green lighted. So,
Yeah.
did
I mean,
or did I get it wrong? What's up?
you got it all the way right, which I thought was a bold move because Tasha, I have never seen somebody have like a tell all about them and say, publish it because I'm going to get a cut.
20%.
That's a lot. I mean, she flipped that script real quick, right?
Yeah. But
Are
you
you
gotta tell us about the book. No, I'm not going to read the book.
okay?
Yeah. I'm going to wait for YouTubers. You guys going to read the book and you guys going to tell us about it.
Well, like I said, I want to read the book, but I don't know. I still have the Kim Porter book to read because I do have that book. So I still got to go through that one. And then, of course, I want to read it because I just want to know the salacious things. But to be honest, will I have time to read it? Probably not.
Well, I'm sure these YouTubers are going to let you know, and I'm going to count on YouTubers.
Yeah, I might do that too because I'm sure somebody's going to read it and publish it. Yeah, on the channel. So yeah, girl.
We have something from Rita. Rita says, Mel was being messy. And always leaving every time Martell comes around. I think the whole show has ran its course. Carlos is a messy person. So what are your thoughts about that?
When I first started reviewing the show, I think Mel was she was messy. That was the show. It was mess between all of the women. That was the premise. They were supposed to be showing these Black people, builders and all of this stuff, being progressive and investors and everything. But then it turned different because then it became a thing about infidelity in the marriages. And then the women started being pit against each other. So they were all being messy. So when the person says Mel was being messy, I think they all were being messy. And yeah, Mel was being messy, but then there was a turn in the tide in which I feel like a lot of the women, they all kind of started going against her when she was going through the divorce with Martell. That's when I felt the shift change. And it wasn't just about being messy. It was about audio recordings being released of Martell talking to their children, all sorts of things that are inappropriate to me as a mother. Then it's too much. It's more than just a reality show. Now you got the kids being involved. You have a court battle, custody case. Then it's not fun no more. So it got beyond just being messy. It started being very, very toxic.
And Carlos, he couldn't step in and say, hey, we're going to have boundaries, because I care about each one of you guys' mental health. And we want the show to go on and we want to entertain, but at the same time, we want to bring back more to our Black community,
I mean, I think Carlos, as a lot of these producers, they're about the bottom line, which is the dollar, and so that's another thing when we talk about loyalty and friendship. I would think that at some point he would have stepped in and tried to make sure that the cast got some support mentally so that it didn't just break down. Because I know you heard about the one lady that passed, unfortunately, right?
Yes, I heard.
Yeah. So there you go. Once that happened, that should have been a point in which there was a change in the narrative, right? To me, that should have been a time where everybody says, hey, wait a minute, things have gotten out of hand. We need to come back together. We're here for entertainment, not to just have all this toxicity. And I think that's why a lot of those of us who watched it from the beginning, we just kind of tuned out in the latter year or two. It was
Good
just
for you
like,
guys.
you know, hell, to be honest, Gigi, I don't know about y'all. Maybe your life is perfect. Mine isn't. I don't have time to be watching stuff like this where other people are going through drama. That's an escape for a lot of us. And once the escapism becomes so real, it starts to mirror real life. I mean, of course it does mirror real life, but it's like, hell, I don't need to see that. I need something to uplift me, and that's not it.
Yeah. I would think when we talk about money, he would have more money if he would have kept a better, like as far as boundaries, where Mel felt comfortable enough to stay on the show. I think you have more success and more money when you play it that route versus just being selfish. And it just seems like it's a lot of ego that's playing involved. It just seems like a lot of ego, you know?
Yeah, I think the salaciousness and the scandal, I think that's one of the things that started to drive the show. And Carlos, honestly, I've tuned out. I don't even know what Carlos is doing no more. It's like, okay, whatever. Because
Got it.
I used to really like him, you know, I used to follow, but I've heard things that he's done on Real Housewives of Atlanta and other shows. So now it's like, okay, well,
Is he another Diddy?
I don't know about that, but you know, I feel like he definitely keeps up drama, and that's his job to some degree. But there's a way in which you can do it where it's a positive work environment. Because even though we're watching this on television and it's a reality show, it is a workplace for people.
Right.
And
But you know, when they're talking about Diddy, he had a very toxic work environment.
okay,
How he would talk to the girls, just the things he would do. He's selfish. You know, he treat people like crap. He overworks his people. He doesn't care about their mental health. So in that regard,
okay. Well, definitely in that regard, I could say there may be some parallels. I don't know enough about, you know, the behind the scenes with him. I just heard a lot of negative things though. Yeah.
hmm Well, Scandalous, thank you so much for coming up here and joining me, girl, because you know I needed you. I'm like,
Okay. Well, thank you for having me, and I'm gonna jump back in the chat.
all right. So you guys heard it here. So hopefully I did an okay job covering this, you know. Anything else that you guys want to say about Melody leaving? I think kudos to you, Melody. God is going to bless you. You know, he does not bless mess. And I think she's going to be great. She's going to be fine. As far as the show, we will see. We will see now, won't we? All right. Well, I'm going to get on out of here. If you guys have anything else, please put in the comment section. I will be looking right now. So if you got something to say about it, please say it right now. All right. It's a blackmail for me. Well, Thompson, why don't you come up here? You don't have to show your face if you don't want to, and tell us about the blackmail. Now, you say that Melody, she got blackmail. Let us know by who. Talk to us about it. Come on, Thompson. Now, you've been a subscriber of mine for some time now. It's about time that, you know, you come up here and hit that link. Okay? Come on, Thompson. All right. So maybe he's shy, you know. Thank you, Frank. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna get on out of here. I will be going live later on today. So hopefully you guys can join me then. And I will see you guys sooner than later. DJ, where that be that?